Welcome back, 4T Plus Fit fam. Today's video, I want to talk about setting realistic goals. Obviously, setting goals is important, but it's equally as important to set realistic goals that you can actually achieve within the time frame that you've allotted. Reason for this is being that you don't want to set up a goal that you just realistically cannot achieve. For example, I want to lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks. That's just physically just impossible and unrealistic. You're setting yourself up for failure. Now that's on the extreme end, but depending on your body, depending on your activity, depending on your schedule, the access to equipment, stuff like that, depending on those factors, you may or may not be able to achieve any specific goal, right? Those factors may put you within the realm of completion for a goal, or they may take you out of it. And it's really up to you to determine where that stuff puts you. So you want to assess your capabilities, assess your access to resources before you put your goal in place. So, keep an open mind, or be realistic about the time you have available to commit to working out on a schedule. Be realistic about the access to foods that support your diet. Be realistic about your access to equipment to work out if needed. But you want to keep in mind these factors because, again, you just don't want to set something up and then a week later realize that you can't possibly achieve it and then just quit. So definitely think about more than just what you want to achieve. Think about more than, I just want to lose 50 pounds, or I want to lose 20 pounds, or I want to gain 10 pounds of muscle, or I want to get more defined core, or whatever it is. Don't just think about that end goal. Think about what it may take to get there as well. Like, what are you going to need to do? What actions are you going to need to take? For how long? What type of equipment may you need that you don't already have, if you need any? If you even, I guess you should think about that. Do you even need equipment to achieve this goal? What type of foods you're going to need to eat consistently to achieve this goal? And set your goal, end time, or completion date, or expected completion date based on that. So that you don't get discouraged when, when you don't complete your goal in the time frame that you expected, just because it was set for a date that was just not going to be possible. Right? So make sure when you are setting up your goals, again, just be realistic with yourself. Consider all the variables, consider everything that you're going to need to do to reach that goal. all the time that you're going to need to spend, the money, honestly, you'll need to spend on food or a gym membership. Consider all these things and plan it out for 6 months, even more. Set your if it's specifically like weight loss, you want to also go by, I would say, the baseline for weight loss is about a pound a week. That's healthy. That's considered healthy. Obviously, you can do more than that if you have things in place to support that. If you have the time, the resources, the will, the mindset to do more than that, then you can. But as a minimum, I would say a pound a week is good. You want to stick to a pound a week. That's a pretty realistic goal. So if you want to lose 20 pounds, a pound a week, that's 20 weeks. Most people can achieve that by eating correctly and exercising. Honestly, eating more effectively probably could get you there on its own, depending on your current state. But either way, eating right, exercising, you can lose 20 pounds in 20 weeks. Super windy out today. Super windy out today. So hopefully you can hear me. Got a lot of road noise. Got a lot of noise in general today. It's busy. Today's busy, huh? Alright, well, anyway, like I was saying, realistic goals. Make sure you set your goals to be realistic. Don't set yourself up for failure. I know a lot of people want to get healthy as soon as possible, but it's not a race. It is a journey. It's a lifestyle change. You're changing your lifestyle. You're not doing something for a few moments, a few weeks, 6 months, and then going back to your regular life. That's not the case. When you're getting healthy, you're making a change for the rest of your life. And that's how you have to think about it. So these changes that you're going to make, they should be sustainable for the rest of your life. That's how you got to think of it. That's going to help you, again, maintain progress and keep it up. And that's why you shouldn't go too hard when you're making changes. You shouldn't do anything that's too aggressive, because you have to be able to sustain it. Start small and build your way up. Like I said before, 20 minutes of walking a day is great if you can do that. That's starting small. You don't want to try to commit to, you don't want to be super motivated now. Oh, I'm going to go and I just saw this video and now I'm motivated to work out. I want to do an hour a day. That's not realistic. If you're just starting out, start small. Get used to 20 minutes a day or 20 minutes every 2 days, something small. Once you get there and you're used to it, your schedule used to it, your body's used to it, and you feel like you can do more, then do more then. Add another, day, add another 20 minutes. Add something on top of that, but start small. But yeah, that's the advice that I have for setting goals. And hopefully hopefully it helps you. Thanks.